Hello, this is Through Spades, and welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies. This is our Plants vs. Zombies Let's Play, Part 2. Just had to get a bit of water there. Quick drink break, but now we're ready to go. So, music's always lovely as well. Another part of this game I really quite liked. So, I'm just gonna plant that shit down. And that's the best part about Plants vs. Zombies is coming up with creative strategies on the fly. Like the last part, oh no, it's the evil pogo zombie. Whatever will I do to stop him? Use his own strength against him. If he can jump over a plant, well then I can just put a fucking plant in front of him to be jumped over, and then he's a fucking sitting duck. So, that's a pretty cool strategy. That, and totally just fucking not using any of the special shit they're giving me. Because I'm being a dickweed. Boom. I'm going to plant that one there. And I'm not going to use the snow pea. They cannot use the snow pea because the snow level was cut in development, so that you can't do that. It would just melt. So I'm going to set that there. You set a bunch of fucking sunflowers down, they'll never know what hit them. Now I need to wait for the potato mine to arm. I'm going to start setting up pea shooters on the top deck while the bottom one is getting all revved up there. Then if they send another pogo zombie, I'll just set out another sunflower. Now eventually they do start sending in guys with buckets and all kinds of big motherfuckers who get pissed. And, yeah, those ones usually don't last particularly long. Now for the night levels, I've got an even better strategy. Which you might think, hey, how does he beat only using like 3 plants in the first level? How does it get better than that? How does it get better than this guy using pogo zombies' strength against them? You know, you're gonna like what I've got. And I'll probably do the mini games too. And there we go, anticipation. All warfare is based on deception. You don't believe me? I've deceived these pogo zombies 3 times. Now we got 2 flags, 2 waves of zombies that they're going to be sending after us. Now I'm going to blow up the guys there on the bottom row. Oh, hold on, no nuts. Now, there we go. Excellent. And if they even get far enough, that's fine. That's why I got like 3 layers of sunflowers. I have a different alternative strategy. There. Remember, we did not use the snow pea. we used a pogo stick. So there we are. I've got so much fucking sun that I can just use the fucking snow pea like a bounce board. Because it's a fucking bounce board. What, you never used a 175 sun plant as a bouncing, like a trampoline? Oh, I don't know what's up with you. You're clearly not playing this game right. This is the most retarded strategy, but it's fucking working. The only thing that would get me is if they send pogos on every row. That's it. But even then, look at the setup here. We got bombs on all lanes, potato mines on all sides. It's a trap. It's quite a lot of fireworks for him. Not a single walnut. Boom. Eat your sunflowers, it's good for you. There we go. That'll stall him for just enough time to get whacked. Now I'm anticipating the guy is going to come from bottom row or the middle. Yep. Okay, so that's what they were doing. So, yeah, I'll go top. Boom. Excellent. Now, for those of you with disabilities in the audience, let's just clean that up and call it perfect. You're welcome. Now, joking aside, we're going to get this shit done right quick. It's really the most stupid strategy you can possibly do, but I've done it. There. No ice, please. Thank you. Now, that's another thing. The chompers are a little less expensive for a trampoline, so that's helpful. And as you saw, I didn't even use the fucking snow pea. At least not for its fucking intended purpose. I just used it as a motherfucking springboard. I had so much sun and not a single walnut. They could not get past the defenses. Not a single one. You just stall for time. That's all you gotta do. Alright, this time I got a different strategy. And that's the thing. Don't plant this shit down in advance. That cooldown time is going to kill you. I'd rather have a guarantee than a gamble. That's what kills so many people. Like, see? You don't know where this motherfucker's going to come from. He could probably come from the top. But you don't know that until you see him. But that's the thing with the zombies. There's enough time between when you see them to kill them. Like, let's say they put one on the... Yeah, told you. One on the top. Now, they put that one on the top. There's enough time to kill him for one pea shooter. Now, one pea shooter can effectively kill a cone head. And that's the thing. I gotta wait for potato mine here to get up. Boom. Just in the nick of time. A second sooner, he would have been fucked. Alright, we got Buckethead. Same deal as the cone guy. Alright, I'm going to secure the top. And that guy's going to die in the middle. Alright, effective. Alright, so we have got those lanes protected. I'm going to plant a third pea shooter. And this time I'm going to expand upon the defenses. Because they're sending in buckets. We need to escalate if they are. Now you can effectively kill a bucket head with 3 pea shooters. Because I don't remember exactly. I think it's just like he has 30 health as opposed to 10. You add a bucket or a cone. Like a cone has 20. Then a bucket has 30. Boom. Alright. Wipe yourself off. You're dead. You've just been served. And revenge is a dish best served cold. Now we're getting pretty close to the end of World 1 here. So that's pretty sweet. Alright, Tyrannus, this is where we got all those years ago. Let's see how well I do compared to you. I'm going to set that fucker right there. I used to play Garden Warfare a lot. The first one I liked. The second one I enjoyed, but I didn't quite like it as much as the first one, and I think that's because they mostly inflated the grind out to an absurd degree to try and get you to buy microtransactions, because you can't spell fucking steel without EA. As to be expected. It's like, oh, you can't spell heal either. Yeah, they heal you after they fucking ram a knife in there, just to do it all over again. Every time without fail. You also can't spell heat, because they fucking boil your dumbass frog alive. See, it's kind of like that dude who got fucking his bones picked out by the crows every damn time. I think what was that? Prometheus? Nah, I don't remember. But as punishment for helping mankind use fire, he repeatedly has his organs grow and be eaten while he's, I don't know, fucking crucified or something. Well, not crucified, because that's Jesus Christ. He's hung up on a mountain, basically. But I don't know. The story fucking grows a leg every time you tell it, so. That's why somebody should have written them damn myths down. Alright, so I'm gonna see when the pogo zombie heads in. Boom. Alright. to set that one there. This is the thing about EA. They used to be a lot fucking better. I remember when EA was in their prime, they used to put out really fucking funny games like The Sims 3 and Dead Space. And Army of Two. I loved Army of Two. Battlefield, Bad Company. Hell, even their sports games were pretty fucking good. But I guess all of a sudden graphics got better and a number just fucking ticked over to when they started saying, yeah, you know what, people will buy our bullshit anyway, so we might as well just fuck it up as much as we can. Lower the standard of quality and brainwash people into fucking accepting our mediocre crap. And, yeah, they have. Great job. I'd say it's an effective strategy that worked. So that's wave one. Pogo guy never stood a chance. Shoved that fucking pogo stick up his ass. Twisted it sideways. Alright, set that motherfucker down there. So he jumped over the bomb, but I think he got hit. The sunflowers are more like a booby trap. It's a fucking tripwire. Pull the string and see which sucker goes for it. Excellent. I used to play this game a lot when I was a kid. I think my grandma had it on her big-ass Dell laptop running Windows XP. I used to be pretty spooked out by a lot of the graves and zombies and shit, but eventually kind of learned that a lot of them rock and roll things ain't as scary as they seem. They're just kind of window dressing to a bunch of people who are really nice and calm, collected. Might be surprised. Weirdly enough, things that are seemingly dark and violent, or at least have a dark and violent aspect to them, are full of people who are really nice. People who listen to death metal music or, you know, shoot guns or shit like that. Some of the nicest people you'll ever meet. People who play Call of Duty. Games where you fucking shoot each other. Left 4 Dead 2. Games like that. You'll meet tons of nice people, but also you'll meet a bunch of assholes because that's just the way the fucking internet is and the way people are. But it's definitely a fun and unique experience that never really gets too boring because you never know what you're going to get. It's like a box of chocolates. Speaking of, 1925. High score. I got a note here. Hello. We are about to launch an all-out attack on your house. Sincerely, the zombies. So this is the fun part where you get to put everything you've used to the test. Now, because I don't have a choice over which plants I'm going to use, I am actually going to use the shit that's, you know, special and they give me. But I do have a set order that I like to put them in. Just for the sake of organization. Num num. Now we're getting quite a few plants here. A few walnuts, that's good. And quite a few cherry bombs. If the chomper gets chewed, I don't have a problem with that. But as you're seeing, it's the art of deception. Now, usually if I just get any normal pea shooters, I set them out front, and that'd be why. Gonna have to put that cone head on ice. I gotta say, potato mines and pea shooters make for a pretty good door stopper. So do the chompers. Excellent. Now, one snow pea can effectively kill a buckethead. Fun fact. But I have no time for that, so I'm just gonna kill him. Boom. Oh yeah, they can't jump over that. So, now that I've got a bunch of walnuts, I'm going to set up the defenses. And what's outside really doesn't matter as much. And there we go. Because, see, if they're going to put pogo zombies, I'm going to put a row of bullshit out front to jump on. And then just fill up the back with the good shit. And they give me nothing but bombs. I bombed the shit out of them. Bye-bye. Whole lane of cone heads. Your traffic's just been jammed. Bingo. I think that buckethead makes for a great pin cushion. That guy in the top, he's terminated. And I love how when they chew them, it sounds like they're eating a bag of chips. Hey, I gotta say, I hand it to them. PopCap, you got good sound design. And there we go. This is the most retarded strategy. The most dumbass setup I could think of. There's just a bunch of bullshit out in the front. It's unorganized. It's a complete fucking disgrace. I love it. Boom. Thinking middle. I'll put the snow pea down. Now we're getting the repeaters. Now, since the zombies are just a bunch of sore losers, let me stick it to the man here. Hope you like this unorganized mess there, PopCap. And to you, my dearest viewer, thank you for watching. I will show you how I'm going to complete the night level without using a single sun shroom. And not as a clickbait, like that bit with Snow Pea. I just had to piss on the Snow Pea for a bit. You let the other guy, also piss on him. But I didn't use him. See, he didn't take a shot. So, that's correct in that regard. I did not use him. The zombie did. So, I will show you that in the next part. I gotta get a fucking drink, because I am having some mad fucking allergies.